How's it going on, everybody? This is Ace Victory, and today I'm doing something different. It's still FIFA, but it's not Ultimate Team. It's another game mode because Ultimate Team got annoying for me after a while, so I started playing the player career. So if you want to try it out, here are the best tips if you want to start a player career. Number 1. If you want to become one of the best players in the world in this game mode, you need to choose one of the top teams in Europe. Let's say you support, let's say Toulouse, which is still a good team, but it's not one of the top teams in Europe. You can play with this team too, but it will be a little bit difficult to become one of the best players in the world because obviously if you want to be one of the best players in the world, you need to play for one of the top teams in Europe. So the first tip is to choose one of the top teams. Here I'm choosing Man United because I support Man United, but you can choose any team you want. If you still want to choose your favorite team, even if it's not one of the top teams in Europe, feel free to, but this is just my tip. Okay, here is the second tip. Choose the best possible match difficulty for you. Let's say you can play on World Class 2, but you barely get a chance, and even if you don't lose the match is very boring. This will make you obviously have a bad match rating, which will affect your rating grow. So choose a difficulty where you get to score goals, you get assists, and you basically get a good match grade. But don't choose a very low one because if you score 5 or 6 goals a match, it will obviously get boring for you. The third tip is you obviously need to create your pro. So you start as a man born in 1997, so you build up your player. My personal tip is to choose to be a center attacking midfielder because this is the best position. Let's say you want to play as a striker or as an attacker. If your team plays more defensively, or if your team is dominated in one game, you barely get chances to score or to assist or to improve your rating, which will also affect your rating growth. The same goes if you choose a defender or a goalkeeper. If your team plays very offensive or you dominate the match, then you get not so many chances to improve your match rating. So my tip is to choose to be a midfielder. Now, if you want to choose a left or right midfielder, it will be a little bit hard at the beginning because you don't have a very high pace, which is kind of hard because obviously as a left or right midfielder you need a lot of pace. So the best possible positions are center attacking midfielder, center midfielder, or center defensive midfielder. But in my opinion, the center attacking midfielder is the best out of these three because scoring a goal will improve your rating very much. Okay, the fourth tip is to make your player between 5.10 and 5.7, even 5.6 is good. Because the shorter your player is, the faster he is, and pace is important in FIFA obviously, but it doesn't need to be very short because it will have a very low strength and you will lose every single heading chance. So 5.8, between 5.10 and 5.7 it's the best thing possible. Also, don't make him very fat because this will decrease his acceleration and sprint speed and balance and everything that matters to being fast. Okay, these were the tips for starting a player career. Now I will show you the best tips for playing a player career actually. The sixth tip is at the beginning you will begin with the team you have chosen, but after 1 or 2 matches they will tell you that you need to go on loan This is a very good opportunity to make your rating higher, because if you stay at that team, you will barely play, and even if you play, you play only maximum one half of the match. So going on loan is a very good opportunity for you. As you can see, this is my first season. I'm on loan from Man United. I already have growth 11 points in overall. I started as a 70 and now I have 81, which is very good. After one season you will return to your starting team, so that's why I need to choose a very good team at the beginning, because you return at that. The next tip is a little bit obvious. You need to take care of your objectives and complete them, because this will give you a good relationship with the board, and this means you'll get selected in every match. So this is just a small tip, because I think everyone knows that. Okay, so the next tip is to look at the accomplishments. So here are the accomplishments which will grow your rating. As an example, if you complete 50 matches, you will get +1 ball control. If you get 40 passes, another one +1 ball control. If you beat players with skill, you get +1 dribbling, and it's as simple as that. And these are important because they help you get better stats, which is obviously very important. Okay, so now some in-game tips. One of the most important things is to look at your stamina bar. It's that thing on the bottom right or the bottom left, that blue bar, which will show you how much stamina you have left. When you have no stamina left, you can get injured and you will get substituted. The stamina decreases when you run, so don't run the whole match, just when you need to, so you don't get injured and you play the most of the game. Okay, so the next tip is obvious. I think everybody knows this, but I will still tell it. Call for the ball, because this will give you chances to score goals, and you call for the ball by pressing the X button when your teammates have the ball. So they will pass the ball to you, which will give you opportunities to score, or you can pass the ball back to them. Okay, the next tip is the following. If you have a very important matchup coming and you want to play really good in it, and you want to save yourself energy for that match, just request a sub and the coach will sub you off, which will save yourself energy for the next match. The next tip is don't be selfish. Pass the ball to your teammates and give them assists, because this will boost up your match rating and your overall rating too. Don't pass the ball when you have a good opportunity to score. Try to score, but if you are surrounded by opponents, pass the ball, because it's the easiest way to improve your match rating. Okay, the last tip is training. I think everybody knows that they need to train to boost their rating, but this is not the tip. The actual tip is that if you select a training, let's say beat your man, play them yourself and not simulate them, because most of the time if you simulate them, you'll get a worse result than if you actually play them yourself. Okay, this was today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And if I reach over 7 likes on this video, I will start a series where I play this game mode. But this was for today. I'm out.